Right. Let me try. I have a special guest tonight, so let me see if this works. There we go. We have invited someone. Hey, Alphon, good evening. Hey, Marie. Where?
Oh, it works.
Yeah, amazing. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me sort my stuff out. Amazing. I was worried that wouldn't go that smoothly.
I
Hey,
know.
Lucia.
It was
Good evening, good
easy.
evening. So this is a bit of a different live. So hey, so we've
Hi.
got something a little bit different for you. If you're seeing us pop up on your Instagram and you're wondering what is going on, so I'm Lisa. I met Marie quite recently through some training that we were doing together. So Marie, tell me a little bit about your story, like before we met, kind of thing.
Okie doke. So fab to be. Hi, everybody. I can see people popping in. Hi, Fran. So yeah, my story before we met. So I am mum of 9-year-old twins. I have been working in a corporate environment my entire life. Um,
Same.
yeah, living the dream. And yeah, I suppose I didn't even know that I was looking for something different, if that makes sense. So last year, early last year, sort of April, May time, I joined another network marketing company.
Mhm.
And if I'm honest, really honest,
Yeah.
I love the products and I joined purely because I wanted to get them a little bit cheaper. But then I found myself taking to it like a duck to water. I loved it.
Yeah.
I just loved the community. I loved the new friends. I loved meeting people and talking to people. And just really, really, really enjoyed doing it. So I decided I wanted to develop myself a bit further in this. Joined a different forum, and that's where we met. And I started talking to
Absolutely.
you about Unique.
I think we've got this joint love for personal growth and development in our businesses, haven't we? We've
Yeah,
got a shared
absolutely.
interest. Like, yeah, I think this is the thing. A lot of people don't realize that you can grow this into a substantial business. Like you get in, a lot of people get into network marketing thinking they just want to do it as a hobby or make a couple of pound extra a month, like, or like you say, get your products a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
But yeah, once you're in and you love it, you kind of start to see the bigger vision, don't you?
absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me. I do love it. Absolutely love it.
I think for me, it was that first commission, like on that one product that I sold. And I was like, it was like a little light bulb went off in my
Yeah,
brain because I
yeah,
was like, oh, I have
yeah,
just, it was only like £5 commission. It was one product. And it was like, oh, but I've made that in my
yeah,
kitchen making a brew,
yeah,
like, wow.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Just through
yeah.
talking to people and chatting and things like that as well. It's what we do as part of every day, isn't it? You know.
Definitely, definitely. So, I suppose my next question is, what are you looking to get out of this new project? So, you know a little bit about my mission to help busy women to remove financial anxiety from the world. That's my goal for this year, really. And I'm super, super excited that you've come on board. So tell me what you're looking to get out of this project.
So for me, it's a couple of things. So like I said, I'm already in network marketing and I do like that business as well. I love it. I want to be able to give my customers, my friends, more choice. So that was one of the reasons. The other thing is obviously I want to grow my business a little bit bigger. I see that potential, and I want to sort of aim towards achieving a bit bigger. I want to be able to help others as well, though, 'Cause that's for me, you know, I know it's part of your mission, Lisa, and that's really important for me as well. I've recognised this potential when I didn't even, like I said earlier, I didn't even know I was looking for something different.
Yeah.
But I am, and I can see what it can do. So I want to be able to help others same as you do.
That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, I love that. I love that wanting to give more value to your customers, you know, like in a bigger offering, you know, like different, you know, like expanding your range almost, you know, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what attracted you to the products that we do? Because I know that you, I know what what you already have, your current offering for your customers and things. What attracted you to our products?
So I did do a lot of research, and people who know me know that I'm somebody who does my research before
So
I do
you're a
stuff.
green personality then, aren't you? You're an analytical brain. I'm a red. I'm a little bit like jumping feet first and like figure it out later. You know, like I actually work really, really well with green personalities because I'm sometimes a little bit like, come on, we're going. And, you know, greens are like, yeah, but just think about
Just
this and
wait
that.
a
And
minute.
let's just make sure we're doing the right thing. So yeah, you're like the yin to my yang.
Yeah, I do like to do my research, and I look at a lot of things, and that's what I did before contacting you, Lisa. I'd seen an interview that you did, in the group that we're both part of as well, and that's what kind of piqued my interest in the first place, and then I probably did a bit of Facebook stalking, if I'm honest, and I was like, oh right, okay, let's have a look at this. So yeah, you know, I did do a lot of research. I did look at other organisations, but there were a couple of things about Unique that really interested me. The first one that I've already touched on, you know, the breadth of the range. I thought, you know, there's so much choice when it comes to makeup, to skincare, etc. But also the products look high quality.
Yeah,
I read that they're cruelty free and clinically proven, and that's really important
yeah,
to me.
definitely,
I want them to be able to work. I want to be able to show that
definitely.
they work.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's as simple as that. One thing I really liked was the personalisation of the products. So the fact that you can sort of, the skincare range, for example, you can target
yeah,
areas that people are struggling with. I have my own areas that I want to target.
yeah, yeah.
So the fact that I can do that and help others in that way as well,
Yeah.
really was interesting to me.
It's kind of it's a little bit different to what you see in the high
Absolutely.
street, isn't it? You know, like you've got to, if you want to target like fine lines and wrinkles and you want to get rid of pores and you want to brighten your skin, you almost have to buy three things, don't you?
Yeah,
It's amazing that you can just customize one product with all those three
absolutely.
things in, you
Yeah,
know, like,
I
yeah.
know, absolutely. I was looking through the other night and I'm like, oh, which ones of my problems do I want to solve this week? Kind of thing. So
Brilliant.
yeah, so that I really loved.
Yeah,
But I have to say, I think the thing that swung it for me, Lisa, was after we'd started chatting, and you said to me, take a look at this video. Sent me the video, and it was about the charity that this organisation supports, and that for me, I was just like, wow. So correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 10% of every purchase goes
yeah.
towards a charity called Supriya, which helps women heal from sexual abuse, and that just swung it for me.
Yeah.
I have to be honest,
It's
it's
such an
amazing.
amazing, it's amazing charity because, you know, childhood sexual abuse is one of those taboo subjects that no one talks about.
It
And
is, yeah,
sometimes people don't talk about it until well into their adult life and they've carried that trauma from a young age and never dealt with it or healed it or even know that there's a way that's possible to heal it. So yeah, 10% of all profits go to Supriya all the time, and the retreat itself is free to attend. So anybody who's on your friends list can attend that retreat for free. It's just the travel there and back. And even if you've got a friend who really wanted to attend the retreat and they couldn't afford the flights, at our community, we've seen it happen before where people have set up like GoFundMe pages for people and got the flight money for people. You know, like it's amazing how a community will come together when they really want to help someone. It's just stunning. And the other funny thing is, well, it's not funny, but like the CEO of Unique actually last year decided that because he doesn't actually, obviously, he's grown his business to such an extent and he wants to give back more now. So he actually donates his whole salary to different charitable causes as well.
Yeah.
So you know you're working for someone with a good heart, you know, like as well. So yeah, it's amazing.
The video that you sent me was really powerful.
I cry every time I watch it.
You did warm me. I did shed a tear, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I must have seen it hundreds of times, and every time I watch it, it gets me. You know, like. So, if you were to pick, like, if you were to say to describe to me, like, what you're most excited about, what would that be?
Oh, hi Lisa. I've just seen somebody join that. I know. So hello. It's another Lisa.
Yeah.
So, what am I most excited about? Right, first off, it's my presenter kit. The business in a box. So it's arrived this week, and I have had a little nose and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to share more about that over the next day or so, and let everybody in the secret and what's in the box. So yeah, really excited about starting to get into the products and being able to try them.
You've got something brand new in there as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got lots of brand new things to
She's got a secret box of goodies in there that she's going to be announcing to you very soon. It's just amazing.
It is. There's so much. There was so much in there. I was really, really impressed with it. So yeah. I can't wait to delve in. The next thing, I have got a few things of the what am I excited about. Sorry. The next thing is the Daily You collagen. So I'm really looking. There was some of that in my business in a box. So I am really looking forward to starting that. I've seen some of the reviews, some of the kind of before and after pictures of what it's done for other people. So I'm looking forward to seeing my results with that as well. And then I think the last thing is that I'm excited to help other people start on this journey. I know what it's done for me, and I'm not just talking about money. It's not about money. It's about the confidence. It's about making new friends. It's about just talking to people, giving you a new lease of life.
It does. I totally agree with that. It totally does. Most people start for the money, but then what they tend to realize is that it brings them so much more. You know, like.
Absolutely.
You usually the driver for starting a new business is the money because you're wanting something extra or something different. But then all of a sudden you're like, I did not know I was going to get all of these other things and all this fun, and it does breathe a new like lease of life, doesn't it? It breathes fresh energy into your life. It's amazing.
Absolutely. It's like, it's like a bit of a distraction for when things aren't going so well, or, other stuff in your life. You're like, well, whatever, I've got this to look at as well.
I agree with that. I feel like my business gives me a better perspective on other things that are going on, like, because it gives me, even when there's like hard stuff going on in my life, like it gives me something to focus on, like, and just put my energy into that. And it keeps me from like stressing about anything else, because I'm like in my little business bubble, I'm having loads of fun. Yeah. And I do love the flexibility with it as well, that you don't have the same day every day. It can be, I always say, if you can give me an hour of your scroll time, I can show you how to turn it into an income, and it can be whatever your spare time looks like. Mine probably looks completely different to yours, but yeah.
It's funny, somebody said to me when I first started in network marketing last year, they were like, how on earth have you got time to do that? You work full time, you're a mum of twins, how on earth have you got time to do it? And I'm like, well, that time that I used to spend like mindlessly scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah.
I do this instead now.
Absolutely. And do you know what? It's really funny. There's a way on your phone, if you go into your apps on your like in your settings and you go into apps, there's a function on your phone that will show you how much time you spend on each app. Oh, that is a killer because you're like, oh my God, like 3 hours on Facebook, 2 hours on TikTok. Like, it's like, come
I've
on
never,
now.
I've never been in there. I'm not intending to.
Could I, yeah. And I just think, could I just use even like a quarter of that to work on my business instead of like just consuming mindlessly, like amazing. So, yeah, I'm super excited to have you on board and
Thank you.
like part of our simple social media system. You've got access to all of our training community, you've got access to all our social media systems and all that kind of thing. So, super, super excited for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank
welcome, welcome on board.
you. Thank you.
Oh, well, this has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining me.
No
And
problem.
I
It's
will
been
see you
lovely.
very, very soon.
You will. I'll see you soon.
See you
Thanks for
soon.
everybody that joined.
Absolutely. See you. Bye, Emma. Bye,
Bye.
Lisa. Bye.
Bye.